She says, I've been watching The Money Guy for a bit now, but I'm having a hard time deciding where to start, and I need to because I'm way behind. I have 8% going into a 401a with an 8% match, but I'm not sure where to put more. A 457, a Roth IRA? What do y'all think?
You know, I wish Amy didn't feel so far behind, because I just see right off the get-go, 8% with an 8% match. She's got 16, you know, if you think about that, that's 16% that's working.
Huge.
I wish we had Amy's age, you know, so we could really give her even more kudos. But that's not something to just say, hey, I'm way behind, and I you know, what do I do next?
Yeah, what's really interesting is I think just the fact that you are saving now puts you way ahead of a lot of your peers. A lot of people haven't figured out, man, I really ought to begin saving for the future. I ought to begin deferring a little bit of today for a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And just the fact that you figured that out, no matter what age you are, is wonderful. And what I love is that it's not only that you've figured it out now, you want to figure out, how do I do it better? Okay, I've got 8%, it's going into my 401a. What else do I need to do? Or where else should I be saving? And Brian, that makes me think, I just wish there were a system, a method, a user manual to help you figure out what you should do with your very next dollar.
And by the way, Amy, I resemble a lot of what you wrote, is because I can remember 22 years of age, had this accounting degree. On paper, everybody's like, man, this guy's got it figured out because I had a good job. But I got my first dollars that I now needed to invest, and I had no clue what to do with it. And I remember I got sold some bad products, and I've always taken and internalized that vulnerability I had when I was 22 and starting my journey. And I was like, I wish somebody would just tell me what to do with my money so that I could do it in the right way, not waste time, not waste the money. And guys, that's exactly what we've created with the financial order of operations. Right. And I know all of our new people, by the way, 40% of you are brand new. I'm always shocked at how many people are constantly coming through the turnstiles and joining the show. And it's important for you to realize this is what this is. This is going to let you triage your personal financial situation, figure out exactly where you are. I'm already proud. Hopefully you covered the deductible. Your highest deductible covered is step number 1. You've already talked about, you've maximized step number 2 with getting that 8% match. Now you're asking yourself, what's next? Well, of course, we've got to make sure if you have any credit card debt or any high interest debt that's going to be working against your wealth building journey, let's get that extinguished as fast as possible. Then let's make sure that you are covered for the uncertain stuff of your life with your emergency reserves, 3 to 6 months typically. And then we get back to the exciting stuff. And you already had some clues for yourself. You're like, do I do 457? Do I do Roth IRA? Well, the first thing we're going to see in step number 5 is look at those health savings accounts. Look at that Roth IRA. Right. You're on the right track, and you will, if you continue going through the financial order of operations, you're going to be able to build that great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
And then I think one of the things that you can do that would be super helpful is if you go out to moneyguy.com/resources and check out our wealth multiplier. You can even play with a wealth multiplier tool. You can see that, okay, based on my age, if I do increase my savings from 8% up to 10% or to 15% or all the way up to the 25% that the guys recommend, this is what every one of those dollars can turn into by the time that I get to retirement, by the time I get to my desired financial independence age. And let that be your motivation to keep plowing forward, because maybe you're not as behind as you think. And with a few small tweaks, a few small adjustments, you can get the ship moving in the right direction towards your great, big, beautiful tomorrow.